Thanks, Max, and hi everyone. Thanks for coming for my live commerce session on how you combine live streaming with social media and e-commerce. Okay, today you'll learn how you can combine short videos with long live streams and how to do it for various industries as well as for your PR and media relation outreach. It's important for you to also learn how to map out the right live stream and social influencer strategies. You see some very good case studies as well as some of the best practices for this industry. And please ask questions anytime in the chat window below. Thank you. Live commerce is a form of DTC, direct to consumer. Basically, we are no longer doing digital marketing, but marketing in an age of digital where there are many screens in front of everybody. Your smartphone, your TV, your notebook, sometimes all three at once. So there's this phrase called double screening, triple screening, and live streaming is one way to actually make use of this behavior. China and Southeast Asia mirror each other when it comes to such changes in consumer behavior due to digitalization. In Southeast Asia, e-commerce, online travel, ride-hailing, online media, they are all transforming the industry much as what they have done in China a few years ago. If you look at the chart on the right, the population by age group demographics is almost similar between the 6 Southeast Asian countries and China. Basically, the large long bar, those are your digital natives, age 15 to late 40s, that are the key middle class right now. The key thing to target these digital natives, brands need to redesign their events, promotions, campaign as user moments that can really have a direct form of interaction. I give you one good example from the Shenzhen Fashion Week in 2020. Due to the COVID-19 shutdown, they had to do it as a virtual event for the first time, but they created a very interesting social occasion by having a virtual event that composed of 47 Douyin live video streams. Okay, Douyin is TikTok in China. So the convergence of all of this 47 live streams create a virtual event by itself. Let me show you an example of what one of those streams look like. This is a designer that's based in Shenzhen, Laura Wong. This is a slow-mo style to showcase design look and feel. She, a model, basically they walk in their latest fashions to show that their fashion looks is ready for the street. It's a very dynamic, active, interactive, as well as culturally relevant way to target fashion visitors in China. And it helps to have a sense of humor and personality as well. Okay. This live moment is also happening in different occasions. For example, on e-commerce, on the left is Li Jiaqi, one of China's best live streamers, where he competes with Jack Ma to sell lipsticks within 2 hours. And Li Jiaqi actually beat Jack Ma, who's a global celebrity. Kim Kardashian last year participated in China's Singles' Day holiday, working with Via, another of China's most famous live streamers, to talk about the type of fashion, beauty that she likes from USA. So the key thing for you to take note is not necessarily the biggest star, but the biggest key opinion consumers that drive live streaming, okay? Because internet word of mouth, IWOM, is the key to brand building in China and increasingly in Asia as well. In the West, people follow brands. In Asia, increasingly, people follow people who follow brands or are brands themselves, okay? The key thing for you to take note is it's not just the choice of a channel, like where do you stream to or what do you use to stream. It's also the people fronting the streaming, and they are also supported by their own ecosystem. Let's watch this video by Gartner.
Live streaming and short video are key for brands looking to boost awareness, social engagement, and online sales in China. Live streaming became China's hottest new online video craze last year, with over 150 startups vying for consumers' attention. In 2017, the market winners have consolidated their power. Yizhibo, Huajiao, and Inca account for 80% of all live streaming viewer time in China, while the top 10 account for 97.5%. Brands hoping to convert their live streams to sales are turning to Tmall, China's top business-to-consumer e-tailer. Tmall's live streaming platform has been host to more than half of all index beauty brands, while Yijibo trails as the second most popular with only 21% of brands. Tmall's main advantage for brands is the fact that links to purchase items appear right below the live stream, and viewers are already in the mood to shop. This capability was on full display for Tmall's recent Singles Day e-commerce extravaganza, which saw $25.3 billion in sales. To build hype for the online shopping festival, Tmall hosted a See Now, Buy Now runway show featuring brands such as Estee Lauder, Ralph Lauren, and Rimowa that pushed links to buy the items as they appeared on the catwalk. It also allowed users to see in real time what outfits would look like on them with an uploaded picture, and sent electronic red envelope coupons to viewers during the program. If brands want to stand out on Tmall live streams, a famous face is necessary. 30% of CPG brands have hosted a Tmall live stream, and all of the top 10 live streams in this category feature either a celebrity or a key opinion leader, generating 24 times the engagement of live streams that don't. For example, Clear promoted its products with seaweed ingredients by featuring celebrities Chen Handian and Di Su on a Tmall live stream performing a popular dance move called the Seaweed Dance. The campaign was the second most popular Tmall live stream among CPG brands, receiving 14 million interactions. These live streams can correlate directly with sales. For example, infant formula maker Illuma's Tmall broadcast featuring actor Bai Jingting was not only the most popular live stream for a CPG brand, but also corresponded with tripled sales for its Stage 3 formula. Gaming in China is extremely popular. Over a third of its 1.4 billion people use some sort of mobile gaming. That's more than the entire population of the United States.
This is Ariane Turley, Senior Principal for APAC Advisory at Gartner for Marketers.
And one of the biggest trends we've seen in the beauty ecosystem in general is this rise of lipsticks. Lipsticks have really taken off in popularity in China in the last year or so. For a lot of brands, lipsticks make up 80 to 90% of their sales. One of the brands, sort of unsurprisingly, that is responding well to this trend is MAC. MAC collaborated with Tencent's video game, Honor of Kings, to create 5 limited edition lipstick sets.
Honor of Kings is owned by Chinese tech giant Tencent, one of the world's largest companies by market cap and owner of China's most popular social messaging app, WeChat.
MAC promoted the campaign through the rich ecosystem of Tencent apps. On WeChat, MAC advertised with WeChat advertising, which linked directly back to a flash sale mini program for purchase. On Tencent's P2 selfie app, they also advertised with a variety of branded filters, which also linked back to commerce.
But the makeup brand didn't stop there.
The campaign also tapped into Tencent's entertainment ecosystems, hosting a live stream with the Rocket Girls, who are a hit idol group from Tencent Video TV show.
Okay. Key thing for you to take note, live streaming have many options. They also are part of different ecosystem. WeChat, Tencent has WeChat and WeChat streaming on WeChat mini program. Alibaba have Taobao Live. When it comes to gaming platforms, they have many live streaming platforms like Douyu, Fuya, and even Bilibili for popular cultures like comics and manga. So the thing is, who should front such live streaming should help you decide which ecosystem to choose from. First thing for you to take note, live streaming is driven by key opinion consumers or KOCs rather than commercial influencers. Let me tell you why. For example, on the right, Lauren Gray, which is a TikTok influencer, she gets 6 million for her video views. Ariana Grande on Instagram have far more members, far more fans, but her views per video is much less. So it's not a superstar celebrity will definitely be better than a live streamer specialist type of influencer. Because such live streaming influencers, they are also consumers themselves. People relate to them much better than a singer or movie star. That is what Angelababy in July 2020 found out. She's quite famous in China. She has also appeared in Hollywood movies. She held her first live stream wedding show on Douyin. And during this 5 hours video stream, she reached 26 million viewers and got more than 12 million yuan in sales. But given that she actually has 40 million followers on Douyin, the channel that she's selling, and 103 million Weibo followers, that's actually not really a very impressive result. So who are these type of key opinion consumers? Let me introduce you to Wang Wei of VR. Besides Li Jiaqi, she's the most famous China top live streamer who sold more than $6 billion worth of products. basically what Carrefour sells in 1 year in China. Okay. The key thing for how do you find these people? If you're using Taobao Live, they have tools, platforms for you to help you find the right influencer. But when it comes to talking about finding these key opinion influencers across different platforms, you need to do social listening as well as e-commerce listening. Research user reading habits, the tags that they use, the videos they like to create the right profile for who you should stream to. And only then should you try to identify what is the right key opinion consumer to do the live streaming. Let me go into some detail with this video.
Live stream shopping is taking the Chinese market by storm.
It's the modern QVC. See this person? 6 a.m. Beijing time. How many people are watching? 17,830 people.
每年我们保持3位数以上增长。而我们一个主播一天一个人，他通过直播这个平台，他卖得了1.5亿人民币的收入。
In China, 802 million people, about 57.7% of the population, uses the internet, and 95.2% of them accessing it by mobile. I had to use my phone for just about everything here. Taobao is the largest live streaming shopping platform in China. With reported 425 million users as of July 2018, it's an immediate shopping experience where users engage with hosts, marketing products in real time. Some hosts feature well-known luxury brands, but you can buy just about anything. And I'm about to meet the creator of Taobao live streaming right in there.
我现在差不多全球除了北极没有直播之外，其他基本上都有了。在15年底的时候去看到，就是网络资费越来越便宜，中国的网络速度越来越快。那在这个环境下，我们觉得直播先适合在那个点去推出。
猫山王榴莲。
淘宝店的直播，从第一天出来就我们给它定的就是生活消费类直播。我们确确实实通过直播这么一种形态，这么一个镜头，我们拓展了大量的在淘宝上创业的人。
On my way to meet a Taobao host. Her name is Fashion Meimei Da. She was number 4 on Taobao's 2017 top earners list. Guess how much she made? According to Taobao, an estimated 13 million RMB in a year, which is like a lot of money.
有点乱啊。
没关系，没关系。
这每天早上9点来钟起来，来到这边办公，然后下午4点钟在这边开播。我一般时长是6到7个小时，
一场，
对，
不停的
啊，连上厕所都没时间。你想想看，这边的话就是每一天直播了一些衣服啊，然后带给他们的，就是经过检测了，平时20%左右吧。我还真的也会感觉。
This is a typical live session from Meimei Da.
我个人是比较喜欢信82号链接。
She's showing products from sellers that can only be purchased for a short window of time.
信色拍完了，信色拍完信走。
This
So during
increases
the live
urgency.
stream,
好，那加
you
上不爽，
actually
信色又没了。
announce
又没了
discount that is
后
only
台一个
available
信色再
during
多加
this
点，
live
加
stream.
200件好不好？你别跟我做小气好不好？
She's offering a discount to attract buyers.
啊，天凉了，4件套要了啊！
This is her husband, Da Pang.
那你就拍爱心吧。啊？
我都帮你砍了4块钱下来。
真的吗？
对，75，
还没改是吗？
还没改。
He and the team are negotiating with sellers to offer a deeper discount and attract even more buyers.
大盘就给你们砍了4块钱哦，1块钱也是爱，2块钱也是爱嘛，对不对？
有点空。我没给客服那个说呢。立马，好。好的。
On my way to meet one of Fashion Meimei Da's earliest and most loyal fans. She has been tuning into her live streaming since the beginning, and she has accomplished the title of Diamond Fan.
哎，你们这还挺不错的。
这还不错，我们只是在这打工的。
您来北京几年了？
我来4、5年了，我老公也在这儿，但是他那个外出打工去了。来了。行。58、59。
36。
1分钟他就该蹦出来了。
我是美美的。
我是美美的。
那你这个钻粉是怎么样才能做到钻粉？
左上角这有一个亲密度啊，就你每天去把这些分享直播间呀、发表评论呐、点赞呐，都可以增加这个亲密度的。高于了1500就成为了钻粉。
你现在亲密度有1万多，
对，快1万3了。 看是每天都看，3年多，我一般就是说没事儿的时候放在这儿，然后做着饭，听着他说，看到好的了，然后再去买。
Okay. The key thing is that this is not just for B2C brands. B2B brands can also use live streaming to redesign user moments. I just give a very hypothetical situation. Singtel, 3G, and partners, they have a chance to redo the home office because all of us are working from home right now. So we can use them to do a live streaming challenge using the hashtag Singtel Home Office Challenge. So what does that about? People who are Singtel fans or existing customers can send pictures of the home office they're currently working from, and Singtel, working with their partners and influencers, can help redesign it, for example. For this live streaming checklist, before Singtel does the actual streaming, it's very simple. Stay connected to the people who will be part of the live stream before, during, and after the event, because this is the constant collaboration will help make the entire experience so much better for everyone. Be authentic, as in it should always be from the audience or end user point of view, okay? Digital demos, virtual product tours help enhance the experience, bring people closer to the products and services. And last but not least, always show interaction between guests, meeting of minds, which makes this more social, a piece of content that's more likely to be shared. So a live stream framework is actually very campaign driven because you can't do a live streaming out of nowhere where no one is expecting it because you won't get any viewers that way. So you should have a teaser more phase where you work with key opinion consumers. Like in this case, Singtel works with interior designers, architects to create interest awareness of this home office challenge, okay? To get submissions, content feedback. And then the second phase is where the actual live stream happens. And this most often happens like episodes of program that is like a sitcom or late night talk show where you broadcast the home office makeovers and transformation backed by user interviews, audience interviews to show the benefits of Singtel technology. The sustained engagement comes where you actually have follow-up sessions to the live stream or basically re-edit the video, the footage to do a second round of syndicated video sharing. So how do I do a live stream event for my client? Let me use the example for the launch of Iconic, the electric car brand at Shanghai Auto Show in 2019. I also use the same 3 phases. I find a key opinion consumer, which in this case is a VR artist who's also a fan of Iconic. Phase 2 will be live streaming of his art at the Iconic auto booth at the Shanghai Auto Show to drive buzz and views and to get people to come down to the actual event for a chance to download his art. Phase 3 is for us to see video recordings of his downloadable art to draw even more crowds to the actual event. So for us, it's very simple. Through social listening, because Iconic is not a very well-known car brand within China, its sister company, W Motors, is far more well-known because it's been featured in Fast and Furious, where its hyper supercars, super sports car have been shown. So the thing is, through social listening, we find Zhang Xiao, who's a fan of electric cars, W Motors movies, and he really liked what this auto brand is about. So interview him, get him some interviews with the client to talk about what they wanted to show at the auto show in terms of new electric vehicles. And he is given the opportunity to paint using Google Toothbrush VR what Iconic's vision with this car is about. And then we will slowly leak pieces of this art online to create interest for auto lovers, technology lovers, as well as people who's interested in movie culture to come to Iconic trade show booth at the Shanghai Auto Show. Okay. The actual live streaming event is based on a vision that we want to. We can't really do a storyboard for live streaming, but we want to focus on the type of end experience that we want people to experience, which is how one's life as a road warrior is about moving forward with the thing that matters to us in work and play, because our passions in life is what drives us. So this is the takeoff point for the live streaming art. Okay, this is an episode of the art that he will paint at the actual event itself. He opens his iconic logo. Shows examples of the car on information hybrid. Okay. The whole electrification of the engine movement. Heads-up display, as well as the panel infrastructure that supports this new mobility technology. Okay, so we found the key opinion consumer. What do we do from here? You still need to find social influencers to help promote this live stream. Unlike other companies, I prefer to just use 2 influencers for any type of social engagement and for live streaming as well. It's a cross approach. I'll find a key opinion leader with horizontal appeal, as in he or she has fans across different niche. This is because she will be able to help boost brand visibility of the live stream more effectively. In this case, we chose Sister Britannia or Sister Britain because she's well known for promoting overseas brand to a Chinese target audience. She has very good taste. She has a very strong understanding of the technology and trends that's happening overseas, okay? Because she used this to inspire her readers. As mentioned, I'm doing a cross approach. So I will also find a vertical online influencer, which is Mushan. Mushan is a diehard auto enthusiast. His fans are all auto lovers. So although he does not have as broad a base or even as large a social following as Sister Britain, his auto fans are far more active in terms of sharing and commenting on his auto content. So the key thing that I want to mention upfront is that using the 2 of them, I can raise the views of the live stream through Sister Britannia's large followers, and then I use Mushan's authority in auto content and his auto fans to drive better sharing. So let me show you what this live streaming event is about. Okay, I'm going to stop here. Key takeaways is that live streaming is more about influence and relevance rather than pure star power. Live streaming is more effective in a campaign framework. Social and e-commerce listening is needed to identify and research the right streaming influencers. Co-creation with end users or customers are needed to create the most attractive and relevant experience. I'll stop here.